Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael the Count Bisping.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, when you've got as many skills in your arsenal as a guy like Luke Rockhold, it's always interesting to see how a fighter approaches these matchups, because he can strike with the best of them, plus jiu-jitsu skills as well, can wrestle if need be. Here is Luke Rockhold in another massive moment tonight.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Effective use of the jab there by Bisping. Nice straight right lands. Rockhold gets caught by yet another straight punch. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Trying to establish the jab early on here.
He throws all of himself into that kick.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses. And there you go, again, half guard.
Nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
And that one certainly found the target. Oh, the hook lands. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, the switch kick now. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Rockhold gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Big body kicks.
Rockhold's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Pretty good stuff getting that kick home.
Keep your hands up.
Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Whoa! Oh, he lands a big left hand. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
This works.
Let's go. 20 seconds left.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
10 seconds to go in the round. And he gets the single leg takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified. Well, he misses with the left punch there. It seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Rockhold. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Rockhold. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. There's a kick. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Looks like Rockhold's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot, clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Well, he blocks the shot there.
Oh, collar tie. Immediately gets the underhook. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take you over. I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I will try to force you into saying that he does do it again or something. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
That's your arm. You own that arm.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. And the horn sounds on round 2.
You beat you last round. Rock struck you. Landed more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound away.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Nice jab by Bisping.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward.
Back to the jab now, no good. Ooh!
He's hurt bad. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Right on the button. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique. Big right hand.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. Big left hand. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Oh, nice. Nice.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Rockhold gets lit up by that straight punch.
These guys are moving his head. Cannot take this many shots to the head.
Man, he is hurting for certain. I don't care how many planks, crunches you do. The body is not meant to absorb that type of damage.
No, you can prepare yourself so thoroughly and still not be ready for this, because this has been hard to watch. This guy has taken every shot that his opponent's throwing in his body. I'm amazed that he's even still standing right now.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
he's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There isn't time for strategy anymore.
Rockhold's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Bisping's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Rips the body there. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Shooting for the takedown here. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Oh man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's gonna end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Good shot, good shot.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice jab there by Bisping.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Gets to the single collar tie.
Well, there's no denying his toughness, but how much damage to the body can one man take? At some point, the referee's got to get involved, I would think.
Well, someone, I mean, this guy's as tough as they come. And his toughness is really showing right now. But should it really have to? That's the question now. Someone should save this man from himself.
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Looks like Rockhold's trying to get a triangle here. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Luke Rockhold.
Well, when Luke Rockhold has put it all together as he did here tonight, I'm not sure there's a more dangerous middleweight in the world. Congratulations to Javi Mendez and everybody at AKA. A lot of people wonder where Luke Rockhold's head would be at coming into this fight. I think he showed you exactly where it is at, in the right place. This is as big a win as Luke Rockhold has had dating to his run as UFC middleweight champion. And he might become a 2-time champion before this is all said and done. Congratulations to Rockhold on a big win here tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cynthia Calvillo!
You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here as Cynthia Calvillo tries to make a major statement. She made her UFC debut all the way back in 2017, competed and won on back-to-back pay-per-views, but still trying to rechannel that form. Tonight, she told us she is healthy, her motivation is at an all-time high, and in theory, she believes that that is going to help her produce the desired results. Just misses with that big right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, you gotta enjoy watching her wrestle. She felt like she was gonna be able to get takedowns with relative ease. First attempt, she succeeds.
She succeeds on the takedown, and now she is fighting in her world. She is so good with her top pressure and her ground and pound that if she can secure takedowns early, it really starts to wear on the opponent as the fight goes forward.
Cortez is back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Nice.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of it. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Calvillo.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Calvillo's back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Cortez back in full guard now. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go. Beautiful kick lands there.
That uppercut is good. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Swing and a miss with that punch by Tracy Cortez. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Double jab landed there by Cortez.
She did a great job defensively and blocked that punch.
Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the thwack from here.
Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Cortez gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, she snaps off another stiff jab. Perfect employment of the jab here tonight. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Tracy Cortez.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Man, she is at her relentless best late in the round and gets another takedown for good measure.
Big moment in the fight to secure a takedown late. Leaves the last impression in the judge's mind, but also makes her feel good that she finally got that takedown that she's been chasing this whole round. And now she's in mount.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Cortez is in half guard. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Round two next.
Take a seat. You've got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay focused, okay? I want your striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go out.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. A lot for you to analyze in the previous round, mainly her striking defense. Every time her opponent engaged, her guard was up before her.
Her guard was up, so her opponent was punching arms. Her opponent was punching her hands. She wasn't landing anything clean. And when the opponent tried to go straight through the guard, she would just slip her hand off the side, left hook come. She was always catching hands. It's very difficult to always have your hands in the right place. This young lady did that every time.
All right, not a bad entry there by the wrestler, but her takedown defense holds up yet again. New round, same result.
Same result. She told us time and time again, J.A., that she would not be taken down. Next time she speaks, I guarantee you I'm going to listen, because she has proven that her words were true, and she was not just putting on and showing bravado. She knew she could defend these takedowns.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just misses there with the left. And she continues to effectively use the jab here, much like she did in the previous round. Until the opponent can stop it, you gotta go back to it. Oh, nice jab by Tracy Cortez. Straight right is there. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Cynthia Calvillo. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. Nice. Nicely done. Cortez gets hit with that stiff jab there.
She gets... Oh! Oh! Oh, my goodness!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice punch, man. Those are big strikes.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws. She lands a beautiful leg kick.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Cortez.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And there's that jab again. She continues to effectively use that weapon. If it's not the best jab in this division, it's certainly close.
I feel it's the best jab in the UFC, regardless of gender. She is unbelievable at finding the target, getting back to her ready stance, and then popping that jab again. Watch for the right hand to follow very, very soon. Oh, nice.
Calvillo's eye is starting to swell shut. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Nice.
Beautiful level change.
And lands an elbow on the inside. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Ooh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Ooh, it's tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you. Gotta be careful here.
"45 seconds remain in the round." Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, so different round, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. To this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
Nice job by her there, the bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. In the books. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Cortez. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Cortez. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, she whips on the straight right hand. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Cortez back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Overhand is true. Straight right hand, but she misses.
Oh, she's cut. Go after it. Go after it. Finish it. Finish it.
And she connects there.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Takedown defense has held up thus far. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Cortez. Back and forth we go. Just over 3.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Big head kick. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find it.
Oh, she's got to keep pressing now.
Oh, no.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Calvillo goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Wise move from the fighter there because she was getting tagged on the feet. Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
Just work, come on.
She's stepping over the mount here.
All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's as smart as they come. You know, we always talk about her ability to beat up her opponents and find the best course of action, the best way to get a victory. She's done that tonight, recognized it early, and she has stayed on course.
Cortez has got full mount now.
Oh, man, she flattened her out there.
Cortez back in full mount. 1 minute now to go in our third and final round. Calvillo's in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Big man there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Calvillo's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson also does it a lot in her fights.
And that is how you end a fight.
Relax. Did good. It's pretty close.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tracy Cortez!
All right, well, as she told us she would do in the fighter meeting, she did not allow the wrestler to get off early, and she cruises to the unanimous decision victory tonight.
And no question about it. I mean, she just looked good tonight. She looked good everywhere. Even when she got taken down, she got right back up. She defended takedowns. She was able to land her strikes on the feet. This is the type of performance that really does make you stand up and go, you know what, man, this girl has real potential to be a UFC champion.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Stipe Miocic back on the horse here tonight, and certainly has the wrestling chops if he wants to lean on those. But Stipe believed that this is going to be a kickboxing match here tonight. He believes he has the striking advantage both in terms of the speed and the power. And if he can get that lead foot on the outside, he believes it's going to be a long night here for his heavyweight opponent. All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, wow, huge uppercut. That's going to leave a mark. All right, early round action here and a nice leg kick. You don't see a lot of those in the squared circle, DC.
Well, and when you're predominantly a boxer, you don't expect many kicks. You have a wider stance. So that opens up the kick, and we see the balanced fighter go into that, knowing that that was an advantage that he has in this fight.
Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Stipe Miocic. His head coach, Marcus Marinelli, really feels like during this training camp, Stipe took his boxing to the next level. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
Now, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. Oh, that's big. Until you stop it, I'm gonna keep kicking. Body kick after body kick.
Leg kick starting to add up. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Miocic's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Takedown defense is there. Pretty good series of knees by him there, DC. He told us on Thursday he felt like they would be there. They've been there.
They have been there, and he is driving him into his opponent's body. It's hard to watch.
There's that patented single. Miocic getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Changing the position.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
This is a terrible position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Stipe's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you're blocking them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Straight right hand now just misses.
Jab is on point right now.
Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Nice looping punch. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Round two straight ahead. All right, let us now check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. He told us on Thursday the knee strikes would be there. They certainly were in that round.
Yeah, because he understood that his opponent would need to pressure him if he was going to have a chance. So even though he's going backwards, he can get that rear knee up and get it to the target and land a really damaging strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing a kick and sink at each other. But you did see times. Oh, he just hurt him, he just hurt him.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up He will feint a jab. When you return, he pulls, and he hits you with the right hand. And right now, his opponent is not picking up on it. Stipe can put you to sleep if you aren't careful in the way that you approach it.
Hill gets caught by that straight hand. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good. Right. This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Hill's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
I get one, I take one. You get one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Great punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other this side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Miocic is now dealing with a cheek cut. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Now some separation from this clinch position.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on it. For as tough as he is, for as good of a poker face as he has, you can still see it. And right now, he's got to address it because we're about to get to a point where he can't even do anything to stay in this fight.
Right. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted. That 90 seconds to go now. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that. Oh, again.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, he's really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot. Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
20 seconds left.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Miocic gets back up.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Hook to the head by Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jamahal Hill.
Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing. He's still moving. He's still real confident. He's trying to set a trap here so he can engage and really spring in there with a couple big strikes.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round.
If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Stipe's chin is held up pretty well, all things considered here. Hook, that'll land. Well, he's done a great job with his leg attacks all night, but particularly to that knee on the thigh. We might get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, it feels like it's an eventuality. It feels like this guy is going to get finished by leg kicks. You can see very early that he should have addressed this. He didn't, and now he's paying for it. Getting him out here.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight. He's working on the armbar. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. Sweet Dreams Hill's making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose. 1 minute to decide this one.
Big shot to the body.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Sweet Dreams Hill's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
With a massive highlight at the Garden,
Oh, my goodness.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.